One warm autumn morning, about a month ago, Dan, a mechanic from a small workshop in Maryland, was on his way to the bank located in a shopping mall. The day promised to be ordinary, but everything changed in an instant. Walking along the parking lot, he heard a faint, barely audible, meow. Stopping, Dan bent down and looked under a shiny Acura parked nearby. A small gray-striped kitten was sitting under the car, looking at me with her huge, hopeful eyes, Dan recalls with a smile. Despite his busy day, he couldn't walk past without checking if she was okay. As a true animal lover and the owner of 2 cats, he was touched by her trust. I just called her, and to my surprise, she ran out from under the car and immediately jumped into my arms, he adds. This unexpected warm embrace, as the little fluffy girl nestled comfortably in his hands, instantly filled his heart with joy. Looking around, Dan searched for other cats or perhaps someone who might be her owner, but there were no signs of any. A veterinary clinic was nearby, so he decided to check if the kitten had a microchip. Unfortunately, there was none, but the clinic gave her a bowl of food, which greatly lifted the little stray's spirits. Returning to the workshop with the kitten in his arms, Dan was met with enthusiasm from his colleagues. The entire work environment seemed to brighten. We quickly made a little nest for her out of blankets, gave her water and food, and for a litter box, we used an empty oil filter, Dan laughs. Everyone working that day fell in love with the kitten at first sight. The little kitten, soon named Lily in honor of the mall where she was found, followed Dan everywhere like a true little helper. She trailed behind him in the office, nuzzled up, and even tried to help with work by placing her paws on the tools. During this time, Dan tried to find her owners through social media, but the attempts were in vain. That day at work was simply wonderful. And all thanks to this little fluffy girl who found me near the bank, he confessed to his colleagues. Dan took Lily home that evening, where she rested on soft pillows, finally feeling safe. She would never have to wander the cold streets searching for shelter again. A few days later, after no one claimed the kitten, Dan decided to find her a new home. I already have 2 cats, one of them older and a bit grumpy. So we decided the best option would be to give Lily to my daughter's best friend's family, he explains. Today, Lily lives in her new home, surrounded by love and care. She is happy, and each day brings her new joys. Dan and his colleagues often receive messages and photos of how Lily is doing, and each update brings them warmth and smiles. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel to watch even more great videos.